¿Cómo va?
Hey, Danton, ¿qué tal?
¿Todo bien?
Okay, streaming has started, so let's move to English, I guess.
That's no fun.
I'm just about to start the loading of the replay, just so we synchronize. I see in the loadout screen that Chakkal took an extra apple, I think, yeah. 100 points difference according to this. So I'm just loading, let me know when you are there. So for everyone watching or listening, welcome to the 6th episode of TMS. I think in this one we have a good game. We have two very good coaches playing the final of the Crunch Cup current season, which I can't remember which number it is. We had a fair number already. And we have Chakkals with Lizards and Kazman with Dark Elves. Interesting teams. Let's see if we can go quickly through the rosters while it's loading, or at least where they're setting up. By the way, we have
Hello.
just 1 second. Real life stopped me for 1 minute. I'm back now. I'm on the 32nd.
Yeah, I just...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just checked. It's Crunch Cup number 12.
Number 12, okay. I'm on 21 seconds for the Lizards to set up.
Okay, I'm just fast forwarding.
I think when we were looking at the rosters before, we saw that Chakkal doesn't have any break tackle at all. But it has a tackle wrestler and a mighty blow tackle.
So, where are you now?
Now I think it's Kazman is setting up 1 minute 47.
Okay, I think we're synchronized now.
Yeah, I think Kazman chose to receive the ball actually, so he's setting up last. I think they both had a 13-piece roster. Yeah. So yeah, Chakkal has a few good tacklers and then some annoying diving tackle sidesteppers in the skink. At least one of them is diving tackle sidestep. Two of them, and then a third one without sidestep. And then this long range scorer with sprint and sure fit. No agility force in their skinks. And the rookie Krox. And then Kazman has two guards, I think, not just one. 1, 2. No, three guards. One of them agility 5 leaping, so that's a powerful assist there. Anytime he wants. Can also knock down skinks on a 2 die depending on the guard that Chakkal puts around. Easily with the leap. And then one witch with tackle and block. Rookie runner. Okay, I'm just on the kickoff now, Danton. Oh, I think Danton left a vent, so I can see Trouble Scrabble. I don't know if you have microphone, Trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do, but I'm at work.
Alrighty. It looks Danton just dropped. Anyway, it looked like the ball just landed at the loss, marked by the Krox, and one of the Sorii or Soros.
They got a blitz.
And they got a blitz, yes, so that's why they're moving first. So perfect spot for a blitz, actually. Chakkal, I mean, Kaz only has 2 rookie linos marking the ball. He had set up to not hit at all the loss, Kazman. And Chakkal trying a blitz with the block, tackle mighty blow to the witch, which fails. Only pushes. And the Krox is now marking 3 elves. There is no easy way for Chakkal to get rid of both linos. No easy chain push he can do to get rid of both. So it'll have to be a 4+ pickup if at all, no?
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised I didn't try to blitz at least one of them out.
Yeah, he's just probably going to secure the ball around or try to the pickup. You know, in this case it's a 5+.
Good evening.
Hey, Mordecai.
Hey, Mud.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes,
Why didn't Chakkal try to blitz one of those liners to get the ball? I think he was going for the kill for the witch. He saw her exposed there and used the blitz for it.
Yeah, he smelled blood. And he probably, I mean, he would have had difficulty securing the ball anyway. But now it could bounce anywhere. It could bounce quite well for the Dark Elves and they'll be able to get away with it.
The thing is that Chakkal can just be happy by applying diving tackle to that tile. You know, he doesn't need even to pick up this turn. He can try if he wants, but that'll make the ball bounce.
Yep.
He just mark it with side steppers and diving tackle, and he can. Yeah, that could be good enough.
Yeah, that's probably what he'll do. I think he'll put another Saurus on it.
Yeah.
Nope, he's not going to do that.
He has to be careful to leave some tiles open for the.
Wants to kill that witch.
Yeah. He needs to leave some tiles for the side steppers to move around the ball. There's not many options though. He's certainly. Oh yes, sorry, that was not the landing spot. Completely mistaken. The ball was flying, but the animation showed that it was like at the loss. But yeah, I was wondering why was he so heavily committing to his right flank. Now it makes sense. Yes. Damn you, cyanide!
That is cyanide for you.
Yeah.
That is cyanide for you.
Yeah, yeah. Never our fault.
So
always cyanide.
Are there any tacklers? Does Kaz have any tacklers in range?
He has 3, I think. Last time I checked, or at least 2. But none of his skinks have block or wrestle, so a block piece would be enough. He's got the agility 5 in range of the ball, but the ball is there is a diving tackle. Yeah, he needs one go for it with the agility 5. He can block 2 tiles though. Yeah. And now he can blitz, but that lino doesn't have any guard. By the way, I am at minute 2:50 on the countdown for the Dark Elves in turn 1, just in case you need to synchronize.
I would have, but I have a match in half an hour, so it's not much use.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, I had
Well,
to
it's
go
a
into like
first game in Big Crunch, so. But it works following the stream. It's only a few seconds lag there.
Okay. Quality good in the stream?
For me, at least, it's very good.
Okay.
yeah, it looks good to me too.
Wondering what Kaz plans to do about that skink. I mean, he's running out of options to blitz. He has the runner, which is rookie, and then he's got the
Maybe
agility
gonna-
5.
Yeah, maybe he's just planning to grab it with the agility 5 and hand it off or pass it off.
Yeah. Well, he could leap away, but he needs go for it to do that as well. So it's a bit risky. Maybe just handing off to this blitzer number 3, which is Blodge, anyways. So he's gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks to me he's gonna pick up with the agility 5 and then hand off. As I said, a more risky option would be to leap away, but there's no need. Okay, roll 1 on the pickup. Used to use a reroll. He could stay put as well.
But then the Saurus might, if the Skinks can move that liner, the Saurus can get down.
Yeah, even a handoff. Okay, let's see. Splitting with the assassin, so he had to do a 3+ dodge, and then just hitting one of the diving tackle skinks. So the ball stays put, and now he needs to cover the sideline. Yes, otherwise the Soros number 2 could reach the ball carrier, and that Soros has tackle. So now, yes, now the ball is relatively safe. The option for sorry, hey Danton.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I disappeared because my machine crashed for some reason. I don't think it likes this replay.
Yeah, I was talking to myself for a while there. Yeah.
Did you guys
So
talk
what's-
inducements yet?
What turn are
Inducements,
you on?
only one extra apple for Chakkal I saw.
Yeah, that's all there was.
Yep, but it looks like Chakkal put in.
A wizard? I think I didn't see that in the loadout screen, but I may have missed it.
No,
No,
Chakkal
I'm-
put in enough money to buy a second Apo,
Okay.
and then that gave Kaz money for a babe.
Okay. Now in this
Yeah,
setup,
okay, that makes sense. I can no, hang on a second. I'm looking at the loading screen. Sorry, Viajero, and there is no babe for Kaz, and there's no wizard for Chakkal.
yeah, it looks like just an apple for Chakkal.
Yep.
Anyway, back in turn 1, for Chakkal, he's got a blitz, so he's deep in the elf territory, and he has a chance to blitz the ball. All he needs is to move away that skink and then blitz in with a Soros, actually. So he can put the ball down. He may not be able to retrieve it, but he can put the ball down. And he can hit with a mighty blow tackle, actually. he first needs
Is
a
this
3+
still a
dodge.
blitz? Is this still a blitz turn, or which turn is it?
We are past the blitz turn, and we are watching Chakkal's first real turn after the blitz.
Skink has to get away from the assassin too, but that should be
Yes.
That should be okay.
Yes. He just needs to move all the pieces that are safe before doing this risky move. But in theory, yeah, he can put the ball down.
The problem with moving away the skink is that if the assassin manages the shadow, then he has no way to reach the ball carrier.
Yes, he needs another dodge.
No,
The other option is
the
try to move the
assassin
liner, but
would
then he's got the
cover
guard.
the lane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He would need another dodge to get that. If the shadow will make him follow again, but it depends on what Chakkal will do. He may decide not to use shadowing in that case.
If I would have been in his position, I would have tried to do the first shadowing, and then I would not have done the second, because then you would have protected the ball.
Yes. The question is, has Chakkal put in the cyanide interface the shadowing as automatic or not?
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
always
Chakkal,
a good
sorry,
question.
Kazman. Yeah, I presume he's got it under control.
Okay, now I'm on Chakkal's turn 1. So what minute are you on?
140. I'm on the countdown for Chakkal. He's hitting with the Krox now.
Always my favorite part of the turn.
Oh, you saw the game online. You were the only one who saw it.
I only watched 6 turns and then I had to go.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I made it to halftime.
Okay, so I'm on 117 now.
Yes, that's what I am. Yeah.
So he's gonna try. Is he gonna try and block the liner with the skink? It looks like it.
Maybe so. Yeah, and that will open a spot
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? It's in one dice, isn't it?
Yes, at the moment it's 1 die. He can add more support. He still have a couple of pieces available.
But then he'll block the lane to blitz the.
1 die, and it's a push. That's all he
Okay.
needs.
Yep.
But as I said, this setup. Oh, he's not following through. Well, he can blitz from the other side as well. But with this setup, he cannot take the ball, pick up the ball. You know, he would have needed 1 skink free to pick up the ball later. And he doesn't get the knockdown, anyways. So that's both down.
I would have gone for the reroll.
Yeah, but the thing is, you cannot capitalize on that because the ball will be free maybe, but he has no pieces left to pick up, so not much point.
Tackle Mighty Blow against Blodged Elf, 2 dice. I would have done
Greedy.
it just for the
Greedy.
just for the removal.
Yeah.
I've found while playing against high agility teams, that's the kind of risk that ends up generating wins.
Maybe, but those reroll missing in the end of the drive come back to bite you in the back. Huh? Those greedy rerolls. It's a risk.
I
Yeah.
think that that assassin is looking like it's going to be served quite soon.
Soros down.
I think I might actually have stabbed with the assassin there, and in case it didn't work, handed off backwards. Might not have been the best idea, but I think it could have worked.
To do stabbing instead of blocking, you mean?
Yeah, to the diving tackler.
Problem though is that it leaves his plus agility guard leaper in contact with the Mighty Blow tackle.
Well, he still has possibility to hit that Saurus.
Another thing I would have attempted there would have been a blitz with the blitzer, the plus edge blitzer, to push the skink back and then run him backwards, and then use the assassin for a surf.
He's gonna have to dodge out. He can only blitz on 1 die, that Soros. So
No, push the skink.
I know.
Skink 8 that just got pushed back.
Yeah. I
Okay,
know.
gotcha.
That was an option, yes. But what I mean is now, the way he is, he has to choose between 1 die block or dodging away with tackle.
Yeah.
So there you go, dodging away.
Yeah, I mean it was a fairly fairly safe choice though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 3 skinks in the area. I mean, if that dodge had failed. Yeah. But yeah, he needs a snake eye. Reroll in hand, so yeah.
And now Chakkal's heavily committed on the left as I'm looking at it.
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure I agree with that assessment, because those are skinks. They never commit to one side of the pitch. They can reach the other side in one turn easy.
No,
They
that's
can.
true, but there are 3 Sauruses there as well.
The Sauruses are another question, yeah. But then again, there's only one of the Sauruses or Sauri that are stuck on that side, really. That is the good one, admittedly. But he blocks, and then the other one are close to the ball carrier again.
Yeah. Yeah, he can find a way to get a skink stuck to the ball carrier next, that's for sure. But that ball carrier is the best Kaz can use, because in a pinch he can just leap out away of diving tackle.
Yeah, diving tackle loses quite a lot of strength against agility 5 leaper.
Yeah. And Kaz go on a skink hunt. No joy. And he gets stuck to the diving tackle.
Still, it's a good distraction.
Yeah.
That's one less skink that can get across and cover.
It's also one extra square that every skink needs to move across the pitch to get to the right-hand side. By having decided to sidestep left instead of right.
Yeah. And he doesn't reroll that dodge. Yeah.
No, I think the only real problem with Kaz's position now is his assassin, because I mean, it's looking very likely that he'll get surfed, but other than that, it's pretty solid.
The thing with bleaching that assassin is that it means that he won't be bleaching the screen by the ball, and you know, trying to be aggressive on the ball. That's the only thing. And
Yeah, but he can just get players in the way. He doesn't have to try and stick to the ball now.
One thing here is I would have stood up the Fallen Sauri first.
Yeah.
Fallen of Saurus first before doing that block. Yes, it's a safe block, but I would never do that before I stand up the player and move towards the ball. Granted, I have been blind before and done similar stuff.
But you see, the thing with surfing that assassin is that it commits 3 players to stay there, as opposed to go back and defend, or be in the way. So you have the Soros by the Blitzer tackling the skink before, plus the skink stuck to it, and now if he tries to surf the assassin, it's another 3 players committed there. So it's gonna leave a free way to cast next turn.
But he's already committed. He's already committed 2. So at this point, he might as well.
Well, he could have just ignored the assassin and then move away to defend. But
yeah. He could have done it earlier in the turn,
Yeah.
but now he's moving.
No, of
Saurus
course.
and a skink.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, like's been what's been mentioned already is that skinks are so fast, they can reposition, pretty easily. So he could blitz now with a skink and still, stay reasonably close to where the ball's going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh yeah, I just realized that Chakkal has a blotch skink, the long range scorer.
Also, I say that it's a good choice of committing those players to the assassin, because I mean you have you have stunty armor value 7 players that you don't want to get stabbed.
And now he's added support for a 3 dice on the Lino with the Krox. I think he needed a go for it for that skink. No. Probably Chakkal, Kazman will go to try to blitz out of the way one of those two Soros on the right.
Right, I gotta go. Take care all.
Cheers!
See ya.
Have a good.
I mean, the other thing is that, you know, even if Kaz manages to break through now, I mean, he's still going to probably have to score within a turn or two, so it's still not a bad thing for Chakkal.
No, yeah. Anything beyond 3 turns or beyond 2 turns is reasonably enough for a skink to score. That's a strange choice of blitz, because if he gets a push, he's gonna be a bit stuck. It's better to blitz from the other side. But defender stumbles.
Yep. Plus, it's a rookie with no block or wrestle, so
Yeah.
it's risky.
Yeah. I mean, it optimizes the number of pieces he needed, but to do that. But it's a bit risky. Yeah. He's gonna probably leave that Bleacher stuck to that Soros. No break tackle in any of them.
Yeah, that was a weak point that I noticed when I checked up the team, just in case I would go to the finals, which Nuffle so kindly denied me. But that lack of break tackle on the entire Sorai is quite devastating for a team like this, especially if you get stuck by, for instance, core blockers. I mean, it's you either take people down or you are out of position, basically.
Yes. And now he needs to close the screen. There you go. The runner is stuck with a diving tackle. So he only really has
Yeah, it's
2.
probably best.
Yeah.
Probably best just to leave it there.
And the other Blitzer also stuck. He needs a 5+ dodge to get out of that. So my guess is he will just do a 1 die block probably at the end of the turn.
Yeah, because he has tackle too.
Yeah. That line on number 9, I would have risked the dodge, you know. I wouldn't have used a reroll. He failed, but I would have probably risked the dodge on that one. That Soros is too far away from the action.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I can see why he did it though. You know, it's one less strength 4 player that cannot get close.
Ooh, he tried a dodge with a runner. He didn't try it with a lino, but he tried it with a runner. Oh, why not? And the final 1 die block, no armor break. Only 1 Soros free to move in the area, barring Blitz.
Yeah, I think that I mean, Kaz has managed to get a pretty good position going here. He, you know, it depends now how much pressure Chakkal can put on to, you know, whether he's going to have to hurry up that score or not. But he can probably at least take another 2 turns.
My wireless mouse
that
just died,
depends. I mean,
so okay, now it's working.
well, I mean, there is a possibility to get the Krox in contact with several of the elves here.
Yeah.
It's a bit risky, but it's possible. I think it's the best possibility to put pressure on the team.
You mean by getting another assist and pushing away with a skink?
What I was thinking is blitzing with the Krox and then moving it all the way diagonal 5. You will be marking 2 pieces, number 10 and number 1.
Or you could just move the skink that is furthest away from the ball to give another assist to the skink that is close, and push the player away, and then you can move in with a Krox, easy peasy.
Plus, I mean, blitzing with the Krox is always, you know, it's always a risk. You can either bonehead or you know, give you red dice, and then that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it with a blitz. I would have saved a blitz for one of the Sorai.
So just push the lino away with the skink, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been my plan.
Well, he can still do it.
Yeah, and then you blitz the witch with a tackle Soros nearby. No, there is no tackle Soros nearby. It's in the ground.
Yeah, he needs to get that other Mighty Blow tackle Saurus back into play. Although he could blitz the runner with the one that's prone on the ground.
Yeah, he needs assist, no, to get it 2 dice somehow.
Yeah, no, not now. I mean, once he gets, you know, another Saurus in contact, or the Krox.
But then again, it's the same as earlier. I would have moved the currently out of play players closer to the ball carrier before trying anything. And here I see why I'm 5, 6, 7 seconds delayed. He already did that.
He may be blitzing with the Krox, huh? From what I see here. It's gonna be either the Krox or the Mighty Blow tackle in the ground.
No,
yes,
I think it'll be the one on the ground.
Yes, now yes, he's got the assist that he needs, yes.
Ah, but he blitzed the blitzer and not the runner.
Yeah, that's the only one. The runner was a 1 die. Anyways. Unless, I mean, he had the choice. He could have moved the guard Soros where the skink is, and then yes, it would be a 2 die on the runner. But this way, no, it's only on the blitzer.
Yeah, that's what I thought he would do, because I mean, with the Sauruses now as well, it's easier to surf it.
Well, he's put the Krox where I thought he was going to put it, yes. Ooh, go for it for a skink. So he has to use his first reroll there. And that skink is preventing an easy block on the Krox.
Did he? He didn't actually hit the blitzer on the left side with the tackle source at all, did he?
Didn't see, no. No, I think he didn't. He didn't do anything on that side.
He threw a block.
Did he? Okay.
He threw a block. I believe it came up double both down or both down, attacker down.
Oh right, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick. It happened immediately before he stood up little wallet. Skink 11.
He's gonna have to risk difficult dodges if he wants to protect the ball next turn.
I'm not sure why he did it this way.
This frees. Oh, nice scale for Kaz there. This frees all the wing for him to move a screen.
Yep. I think he could have surfed the Saurus and not relied on the. I think he would have been better off surfing the Saurus.
He probably could have surfed the source, but the problem there is afterwards it wasn't so easy to keep the ball safe.
Yes, no screen available.
Okay.
Because you need the players to screen or to surf. You have to choose.
Okay. Fair.
There is no diving tackle applied to the witch or to the runner. That's the one skin who doesn't have diving tackle, luckily.
Yeah, I noticed that. So now, because the ball carrier doesn't have sidestep, you know, making a sideline cage is a little bit risky, because a skink could always run in there and you know, try and push him out. Yeah,
yes.
that's why he's staying away from the side.
Yeah, and that bleacher can just sleep next turn for score in case diving tackle gets there.
Yeah, he's still got to screen it though.
Yeah. He needs 2 dodges. Although just 1 would be enough probably to prevent a blitz.
Oh. No,
He's blocking instead. Huh. Interesting. Because that would have turned into a 1-die block on the second block. And he leaves the witch in contact with a Wrangler. Yeah, and Chakkal has relatively easy ways to get rid of the runner and apply some diving tackle on the ball carrier. Not that it would matter much for a leaper, but...
Yeah, but at least he gets the pressure there and you know, almost forces the score.
Yeah.
If he's willing to take G5s, he also can get the 1-die with
yes,
the skinks.
it's a lot of GFIs, I think. Huh? He would need 4 GFIs, the 4. Unless he wants to dodge, obviously. He could also try to dodge. But 1 die on a blotcher And if your one die is with no block or wrestle, meh. No.
Yeah, it's not a very good choice, but if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, plus if it fails, then you know you're just making it easier for Kaz to stall for another turn.
He was not lucky in freeing up skink number 11, Little Wallet. He'll need a dodge with that one as well. So yeah, he's going for the runner, which goes down. No armor break. So far the armor breaks are on the armor 9.
You should be able to force a leap here unless the Krox boneheads.
So the Krox is hitting, defender down on a blotcher, which is always nice. So now he's got one free skink to apply diving tackle.
Surprised he didn't follow up there.
Yeah. Misclick maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he's trying to think.
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
Kaz has been, Kaz has been pretty lucky with his armor and injury. I mean, he just hasn't even had a KO yet, has he? Just one stun or something like that.
Yeah, well, he's got the assassin out of the pitch, but even that one didn't get any armor break.
Now for you guys, would you have moved the skink one more so that it was directly in front of Sin and Tonic?
It doesn't really matter for leap. So, yeah.
Well, if he leaps forward and right, he's no longer in a tackle zone. But if the skink were forward, he'd be forced to blitz it or to leap backwards to get away from its tackle zones.
If the skink was ahead, just ahead of him, he could just leap diagonally left. You know, but
I see it.
But you're
Thanks.
right. But you're right. If he had put that in front of that blitzer, and then moved the other diving tackle skink to prevent that leap diagonally, then yes, then it would have been a very effective move. But anyway, that skink just failed the dodge anyway. So. But yeah, you're right, Ken, in the sense that if he had used both diving tackles in that position, then even a leap would have needed to get away from diving tackle next, unless he, yeah, as you say, he leaped backwards somehow. Yeah, diagonal backwards, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He would have needed a go for it. Yes.
Well, he wouldn't have been forced to score either that turn. He could have set up for a recage or a new screen.
Yeah.
I mean, he could still try and squeeze one more turn out of the drive. Might be a little bit risky,
I think
But-
so. Yeah.
but you know, it's possible.
No, with that kind of bleach, Cass is clearly saying he's gonna leap. Yeah. He doesn't care about the ball anymore, about protecting it. Another KO.
Yeah, well, that, I mean, that is his skink hunter.
And that's a mighty blow tackle blitzer, which movement 6, but yeah. And I guess here comes the leap. He doesn't have any more
Well, you see,
blocks.
he could try. He could try and create a screen. You know, partition off that Saurus next to the skink, or you know, the Saurus next to the bull carrier. He could
Yeah.
try and partition it, leap over, and have a screen you know, keeping the ball carrier in the middle of the pitch, because well, no, not if he goes there.
Yeah, not
Because
sure.
I mean, the other big lizards, you know, they can't reach.
He can still also do something by just standing up that line, no? So the runner, and then blocking with the with the ball carrier, the skink. But that's a one die block. He needs a support. I mean, he can risk it that way as well.
But he hasn't moved. There's the blitzer with the dodge guard blitzer. I
Yeah.
don't think he's moved that yet.
No, he can use that as support if need be. Yeah, another way to stall one more turn is just to hit hit the skink.
Yeah, that's true.
But if that block fails, he will be in contact with
Yes.
either a Sorai or some
No,
lizard of some kind.
He will follow
So-
through. He will not remain in contact with the Soros if that block fails, I'm sure. So yeah, that leaves an opening for Chakkal to engineer something. Yeah. Anyways,
Plus, I mean, even if it is a both down, I mean, that source doesn't have tackle either.
yeah, it's a relatively safe area for Kaz at the moment.
Now I played it, I can't even remember what I did.
Hey, Kaz, how are you? We're trying to, you know,
alright, just
we're trying to. Yeah, there you go. You're blocking. You're not leaping in your turn 5. We were discussing this. You're just blocking that annoying skink instead of leaping and scoring. So you're trying to stall one more turn, and the skink goes out. Lucky bastard.
yeah, I like to try and stall, I push my luck. You think it's just one more turn? Spoil.
I haven't seen the game, so I don't know what happened. But yeah.
Aw,
Well, no,
Kaz, I can't believe you did that. I held off on telling them that.
I mean, the way the situation looks now, you can definitely stall a bit longer.
Absolutely.
I watched
Yeah, it's
until
pretty good
halftime.
now. Any what the fuck moments yet?
No. You guys playing very rationally so far.
Mine comes, I think, in my what the fuck moment. Well, I won't say anything.
Kaz,
Yeah.
the only question I had was around turn 2 you had you blocked a skink with your assassin that later got surfed.
That's right.
Did you give any consideration to blitzing with your Edge 5 guy to push the skink back so that you could still free up the Edge 5 blitzer, and then try surfing with the assassin so that you'd at least have one more skink off the pitch?
Oh, I probably didn't even think of that. Like that he didn't have sidestep on that one?
No. There was only one space for the sidestepper to go to, and that was back, and then the other one that was next to it was only DT.
Oh, see, I probably didn't see it, or I wanted to save my blitz. Honestly, I can't remember right now.
Okay, no. I probably just give too much focus to being a jerk over good positioning.
No, I guess that situation was, and there were a lot of variables you could consider in that situation. So that's, I understand Kaz cannot remember. You will need to look at the actual position of the pieces in the replay to answer that question. Too many variables in that position, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if I just didn't see it, or I was just gonna sacrifice him because I wanted to get everyone else away. But yeah, I need to see it again.
All right, and the Krox just boneheaded. It looks like an easy score for Kazman on turn 6 or 7, or even longer actually at the moment. Easy stall.
Yeah, plus so far, Kaz, with the armor and injury dice are definitely going your way.
So there is one diving tackle MNG and one diving tackle KO. There's only one diving tackle left in the field. I need its prone. So,
Yeah, I've never seen that much diving tackle before. I'm just not used to facing it so much, and
yeah.
man, it just causes such a nightmare.
Well, Agility 5 just laughs at that, no?
That does help.
Well, I wouldn't say that Agility 5 laughs at it. I mean, it goes from being a 2+ to being a 3+.
Yeah, no, I
and
was thinking about leaping,
we all
sorry.
know-
Yes.
Yeah. The Agi 5 Leaper, on the other hand, doesn't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's loses a free reroll, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem, is that you have to use your team reroll for it.
Yes. So I'm curious now. I mean, Cass is suggesting that this somehow goes south, but I don't see it going south any minute at all.
Oh, it doesn't necessarily go south, but
okay.
how risky am I? I can't remember.
No, I think you hitting that skink instead of just scoring by leaping. It was a relatively safe move, huh?
I think it comes in turn 7.
I think so.
There was no Soros with tackle inside. You had 4 or 5 pieces in the area. Local superiority, yeah, it was not that bad. Yeah, no need to score really in that turn. Mighty Blow hit on the Mighty Blow Soros. No armor break.
Yeah, but that's a Mighty Blow tackle who's down.
Yes. Another skin gets a tackle treatment. No armor break either. And that Soros can go out of the pitch. Oh no, sorry, no. The witch cannot surf. No, yeah, you can push it against the sideline and then try to surf that Soros. Yeah,
I could have.
that Soros can go out. I don't know. Turn 6.
It's so funny. I just can't remember what I did.
Are you watching in turn 6 as we are?
Yeah, I'm on your Twitch page.
Okay, alright. Yeah, no, you opted not to surf that Soros, looks like.
Yeah, you blitz the skink instead.
Yeah.
I think
Although,
I would have gone for the surf on the Soros. I think.
if he continues the Witch Elf around to the right-hand side, right up against the edge, he could still surf the Saurus out. Oh, no, that would require bringing Sin and Tonic backwards to act as a stop.
You need to cover one more tile, yes.
There was a funny option there of actually surfing with the ball carrier.
Ah,
that
that's
I
true.
thought of,
Yes. No, there
run
were
away.
enough. There were
Stall
enough
more.
pieces. Yes, yeah, we see that. Yeah, more stalling, and it's a safe stall. Yeah. The skink is not stand though, so that skink can still do something.
Well, I mean, he can stand up and get punched by someone.
Well, at least he can, mark the ball carrier before he gets down.
Not sure I would have marked the Krox.
I didn't want his tail to get in there, so I mean, yeah, I could have done a bit more of a screen, but with his movement, I think he still could have gotten all the way up to get 2 or 3 of my guys with his tail. So I just took the skillless lineman and threw him there and sacrificed.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you've taken no injuries and you've got a bench, so why not?
Yes, I mean,
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Chakkal has 3 pieces out, and he's only got the assassin out.
Two
Looking,
go for it.
looking with no tackle. So just pushes.
I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with myself in this game. I was 0 for 1 on go for it. One go for it the whole game. I never do that.
Okay. It's not easy with Dark
I'm
Elves
trying to
as
make-
well.
I'm trying to make Pid proud.
So yeah, the skink is now free to mark ball carrier. And the witch, which is the nearest piece with tackle, is stunned.
Hey Kaz, in the words of River Song, spoilers.
And Chakkal
Was that
just
a
used...
spoil?
sorry.
That you only use one GFI entire match.
Yeah, that's minor.
So yeah, Chakkal had to use a reroll on the previous turn, so he's only got 1 left for 2 turns. Yeah, and in this situation it's difficult to repeat the same stalling technique as before. Too many Soroses around, seems to me.
Yeah, I really wanted to get rid of.
You could probably still squeeze one more turn.
Yeah, just by dodging out and leaping with the ball carrier, and you can have another screen in the
Getting
middle.
that skink out is what makes a stall possible, if he really wants to. I probably would not have done it myself.
I really wanted that Blodge skink out of there. Just even if it could get him out for the second half, because it would make his offensive drive a lot more difficult.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put
it was
another
actually,
screen.
It was actually, a risk for Chakkal to play that skink when defending. I mean, he's left another diving tackle skink on the bench, and that Blodge skink doesn't even have diving tackles. So I would have saved him for his offense.
Oh, see, now I'm awfully pleased with this turn, the first half of it, and then I make a mistake at the end. This is the one.
Yeah, the skin doesn't go down.
But I've got myself like screened off. Like I put in the 2 assists, and then when I block, that forms a screen.
Ooh, Bleacher number 3 doesn't have sidestep. That can free up Soros 4. But anyway, there's no tackle near your ball carrier.
Well, here's what I should have. I'm a hair behind you guys, but number 3 Hangman's Blood, I should have dodged him out, not the one I just did, because I didn't need that one. That wasn't a priority. And I had to use a reroll for that, and I should have taken out number 3 and put him around, because he was the one. He would be there for protection.
Yeah, because now he can get round the left-hand side and blitz with
Yeah,
the Saurus.
that's what I mentioned, yes. But there is no
Yep.
tackle on that Soros, so he needs a POW.
Well, that was my big mistake for the half. That I should have dodged out 3 first, then the other one.
Plus, powers do happen.
Yes. The thing with POW...
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving a 2-die blitz.
The thing is that, yeah, okay, and you still have the skink. Chakkal still has the skink to try to pick up or do something about the ball, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gave up a
he's-
2-die blitz. Well, we'll see what he does. I potentially gave up a 2-die blitz and he's still got a reroll. So That's not
Yeah.
good.
Hello,
he does need
while
to-
Uriel
he d-
appears. What
Hey,
turn are we
Uriel.
Hello, Uriel.
7-7 we are now. Almost finishing
on?
the
Oh,
first
good, I
half.
haven't missed it all.
Just
You missed a
accelerates.
clinic on stalling.
Yeah. Masterclass installing.
Yeah.
So far.
Until this turn right here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm catching up as fast as I can.
So yeah, he's got a blitz with the Saurus, but he does need to make one GFI.
Yeah. But Kaz, in terms of statistics and probabilities, the fact that you dodge first the other one is irrelevant. What counts is the moment. So once that dodge is out of the way, your dodge of number 3 is all that counts. So yeah, from a cyanide random generator point of view, yes, you would have succeeded if you had downed that dodge first, because the seed of the random numbers is in order. But statistically speaking, in terms of rational decision, it doesn't really matter. I mean, your decision was equally as correct as dodging first number 3. If you see what I mean.
No, he's not blitzing the ball carrier.
Nope.
And he does a 2 die against?
Yeah, that really doesn't make any sense.
No.
He wants to push me so he can blitz with a tackle Saurus.
Yeah, that makes much more sense, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, 2 die against, it's just so risky.
You have, yeah, because you have the both down in there. We have to run the numbers, huh? Maybe a 2 die against plus the tackle blitz is more probable than a POW plus a go for it without tackle. I don't know. Must be not too different in terms of probabilities.
I'll have it for you in a second.
Thank you.
Doing that in your head, Ken, or you got the calculator there?
The Samba thing.
Yeah, I've got sack handy.
Okay, and now Kaz is gonna stall one more turn for 0-0 at half, right?
Exactly.
He's going for the MB hit.
The 2D against, followed by a 2D with tackle, 4, is 66% chance with team reroll.
And a POW with one go for it, with no tackle?
I'm looking for it. You said POW, 2D, no go for it, or one go for it?
One go for it.
%47%.
That go for it is a killer.
So that tells you right there that he's playing with sack open.
But 44%?
You advance coaches.
That's with reroll? I mean,
That's
POW?
with reroll. It's 47%.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty nice play. He just got unfortunate that a skull came up both times. A double skull the second time.
Yeah. The only
yeah,
thing...
but just like intuitively speaking, it just seems wrong. Because it's not
Yes.
just a skull; it's a both down as well.
It is much more risky in
Yeah.
terms
There
of
is another-
the
There's
downside
another
if it
issue
goes
with
down.
the play as well. I mean, even if it takes down with tackle, what player is supposed to pick up the ball
Exactly.
and get away from there?
Exactly, Mordecai. I was going to say the 2 die with POW with no tackle leaves the skink available to do something about the ball. Yes, the other way around doesn't work to put the ball safe. Kazman would have been able to pick up the ball safely in turn 8.
I don't know. It's a defensive drive, right? So, or sorry, as far as Chakkal was concerned, it was defense. All he cared about was stopping the score, and he was given an opportunity to knock the ball loose and have some players near the ball.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then you
but-
can't get it to safety afterwards.
He was surrounded by elves. If the landing spot for the ball, if in that POW situation, he was completely surrounded by
And-
elves.
Yeah, and
Better than in the
unless-
hands of a leaper.
Unless that he gets a stun on the Agi5 guy with leap. I mean, there's a pretty high chance of him clearing the ball, so there's only one tackle zone on it, and Agi5 leaper and one tackle zone. Nah, not gonna do much against it.
Did he have any other loose Saurus? I think he had
would
one
have
or two
committed
others.
everything. Not that could
Yeah,
get
that's what I
close
mean.
to the ball.
Not in that area. Only one. It was the tackle, the Rackler, who could bleach from the right.
Okay.
Funnily enough, this whole first half seems to come down to the choice to surf the assassin. Then those people were tied up back there instead
Exactly.
of being
Yes.
able to
That's a
easily
trade-off
pressure
you
the
do.
elves.
Yes, you trade off that surf for not being able to defend properly, or at least not as effectively. Yeah, because everybody is forward.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
funny to see it all because of that one choice.
we did actually when he was, you know, thinking about it, or in the piece of time before, we were discussing whether it was worth it or not. I still think he could have gotten away with surfing it, but then afterwards, I'm not sure. You know, a couple of his choices maybe weren't the best.
Yeah. Chakkal likes his Frenchy or his surfs anyways. Eh?
I'm mostly disappointed nobody got fouled.
Yeah, it did leave him a little kind of overcommitted on that side, and it's funny because last week in his game against oh crap, who did he play?
In the semifinals, I don't know.
He played Ken.
Nope, he played someone after me. I only made it to quarterfinals.
Did he play Phoenix? 20 Phoenix?
No, it was Dark Elves. It was oh my god. Lebe, thank you. And it's funny, because in that game against Lebe did exactly that as well, where he overcommitted and got a surf, and then left himself exposed, and Chakkal scored easily, and kind of the same thing happened there.
Oh,
Yeah, we got an extra turn.
Yes, Riot. So I think Chakkal loosely set up for a one-turner, I think. But yeah, I guess this
Yeah, I
Riot.
have both my sidesteppers.
It's
Yeah.
not easy with the sidesteppers.
Yeah.
No, but with the Riot, he's got a very good chance to score now.
Yeah.
Except he's got no rerolls.
And he has to make sure he's gonna be able to move the ball fast with handoffs.
Okay, which exact spot are we at now?
We are now back to turn 7 after a Riot. I'm on minute 3 of the Lizards countdown. On turn 7.
Alright, I'm caught up then.
I guess he needs to move a skink in scoring range before he tries the pickup, no?
Preferably
Yeah,
more
you
than
think so?
one.
Yeah. He really needs to count
Although
his
with
tiles.
that Riot, now planning for that one-turner kind of sucks because his guys are tied up.
Yeah, like that sidestep right there. Keeps that one source tied up.
He needs to block with the Krox first if he wants to free up that skink.
Well, you know what Kroxes tend to do when it's a critical move.
Yeah, I will move first Kings 13 in scoring distance. That one is free. Why not follow through?
Gives them control of where the guard sits next turn.
Yeah.
Or the possibility of control anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And that line of standing there is marked already anyways. The one down
It took
is
a lot of
dodge.
ridicule from...
Sorry, go ahead.
It took a lot of ridicule from Barmutian before I started to accept that every once in a while I don't want to put AV9 in base contact just for the fun of it.
Yeah. And the Krox just boneheaded. So he really needs to move skink13 down. The thing with that skink is that's gonna be open to blitz
Yeah,
anyways.
he's moved this. But he doesn't really have much of a choice.
No,
The thing
yeah.
is now, does he try the dodge? Does he try to dodge the other skink away from the line of scrimmage first, or try to pick up first? Probably try and dodge the skink.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, he's taking as much time on his turn as I usually do. That's the tough decisions.
I think I'm a few seconds behind you, Danton.
Yeah, I'm second, 17, 16, 15.
Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, I just saw the pickup now. Everything going perfect for Chakkal in this turn so far.
That lack of rerolls though.
He only needs one now. The handoff. The rest is dodge.
Yeah, but could be dodges, pass
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah, there are two tackles in the back. Yeah. One of those kings will go
So
down.
Classic
a lot
dark.
of 3+s.
So yeah, Cass is marking all the Soroses to avoid the blitz in turn 8. And there goes the
And
assassin.
here I am taking a million years to make my what the hell I'm gonna do.
Not an easy one. I guess you're gonna bleach one of the skinks for sure. And then try to mark the hell of the other. Oh, nice, yeah. You can actually blitz the ball now. But you don't. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea. This was like a generally a bad turn.
No, I
And
guess
see, I blitzed the wrong guy.
no, I guess both options are
Yeah,
probably equally interesting. But yeah,
You blitzed with the leaper instead of the killer.
Yep, that was just a click on the wrong guy. I just completely biffed that. It was like, oh man.
I remember that when you said in chat that you just blitzed with the wrong guy.
all bleachers look the same.
That's right. Yeah, I put it on the bbtactics on the chat just when I did it. Like, oh come on, you can't do that.
I don't think it was wrong to blitz one of those two skinks, though. I mean, because I don't think you have a tackle player near the bull carrier skink.
No, but you only need block
I
and you
don't
have a
even think-
reroll. that's another. I don't think it's a silly option to bleach the ball carrier. But yeah, this one here, it would have been also good to bleach the receivers. Both probably are good.
Sorry for doing this to you, gents. I can only watch the first half again. Cheers.
Cheers.
See you again.
See ya. Yeah, I gotta go in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, pick my son up from school.
All right.
Yeah, I might have to leave in a little bit too, but you'll have Uriel for company.
No.
No, he won't last. It's elves. He'll get sick of it and leave.
The moment
That's
it looks like you're winning.
Well, as long as elves don't win, Uriel is happy. So we'll see.
Well, it
Come on,
looks like
Kaz,
my
move a
guest
damn
didn't
piece.
show up, so I'll be here for a while longer.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, there is no easy way for Chakkal to bleach with his Soroses next. All of them are properly marked, so the only thing left to do is to make sure those skinks don't have an easy way through. And that seems like a very solid way to ensure of that. Yeah, but now you've given a chance to Chakkal to free up a Soros on the loss. It's not easy, but
Yeah, but he can't reach anything.
yeah.
I don't think.
No, your tacklers in the back are.
Yeah, again, this is where lack of break tackle on the Sorai really kills him.
Saurus is always full of trade-offs.
It's true, but normally 1 or 2 break tackle is pretty important by this stage, no?
Well, how many does he have with tackle? Is it 3, 4?
4.
That's a little unusual, but I think he played a ton of elves in his division and in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that when playing my semifinals, and I thought that, oh well, if I can get to the finals, I won't worry about those tacklers. I would rather have tackle than break tackle on them. But then again, I was playing Chaos Dwarfs. So.
I could see here a slight chance of a chain push to free up that skink. If Soros number 5, instead of just stand up, would have bleached his lino and then move in contact with both the bleach and the bleacher, then Soros 2 could have actually do a chain push, and if getting that bleacher down, the skink would have been free.
Still had to get the ball to him.
Yeah, and it would have need to go through the through the shadower anyways. So.
But a small
Mordecai.
chance is always better than no chance.
Mordecai, that's the first time I've ever heard you admit that they're actually Chaos Dwarves.
Oh, I mean the
Nice.
coalition of elves. well, but if you have read the fluff, the coach have no question about their racial alignment. It's just the players themselves who don't know.
I just find it very confusing.
That is kind of the point.
Ow.
Yeah, another KO. Wow. And he uses the apple. He had 2, so yeah.
Yeah, because he's already going to have to make 3 KO rolls, so I suppose he's trying to maximize his chances.
Yes, he needs those Soroses in.
Isn't it just 2 now?
Oh yeah, sorry, it was just 2, yeah.
All the skinks go back to life, the chaos ones.
Still, I mean, it's 1-0, but I mean, still everything to play for, especially because there's the chance of overtime, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in this regard it is. Should we synchronize our watches now that there was the cutscene again?
Yeah, but the attrition war so far is not favoring the Lizards. An overtime is good if he manages some numbers advantage in the way. Yeah.
1 minute and 20.
I will be asking in a second as well. I'm trying to get through the replay as soon as possible, or as fast as possible, now that
Okay.
I'm not gonna play a game.
On this, I would rather have break tackle than tackle. I would like to have 1 tackle mighty blow dedicated blitzer, but you need that break tackle for elves not to mark you completely out of action.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should not turtle up like this all the time.
Yeah, it's a gamble to protect your key players, but you give the wings.
No, but it's, I mean, you know, I think it's pretty sensible against a team like Lizards.
Not sure what Chakkal's plan
what
would be now. I mean, he knows that if he scores before, if he stalls his TD until the end, he's gonna have, I mean, 4 turns for UCAS to win the game. So don't know exactly what would be the best way course of action. Fast score for Chakkal or stalling a little bit.
Yeah, either way I'm getting the ball back, and if he doesn't wait till overtime I get the ball. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure either. I think I would try and score quickly.
Yeah, if this was
Or
87
that,
outs,
or I would.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe, yeah, just maybe grind it out, see how many of my guys you can knock out, and then score at the end, and hopefully have a numbers advantage by then. Who knows?
Yeah, I
Yes,
was going to
would
say
definitely grind it out.
something similar.
Yeah,
I think it depends, you know, take 2 or 3 turns, see how many elves you can take out, and then judging on that, either score quickly or not.
Yeah.
That was the same plan I had in the semifinals against Kaz. I was also 1-0 down at halftime, and I thought that, well, I'll move it up so I can score as safely as possible, and then I just try to deep pitch as many as possible. That obviously did not work out, since Kaz is playing this finals and not me, but that was the plan. I didn't feel I had to score quickly, but I wasn't worried if I ended up doing it.
Dionysian did the first thing to me in the first game of the playoffs. I was up 1-0 halftime, and then yeah, it worked better for him in that he got rid of a lot of my guys, but then I was able to stop him. That kind of backfired a bit.
Krox block in the middle of the turn before the pickup.
It's 3 die though.
Yes.
Still not too much luck on the grinding front, not even getting those 2 out of 3 down.
No, yeah.
Unskilled elves at that.
Only one down, no armor break, yeah. Still there is a blitz left.
I'm having flashbacks.
Blitz with a mighty
These
blow,
elves just don't break.
and not even an armor break now.
This game is like the complete opposite of the game I just played against Dreamy in the OCC.
Oh yeah, that was so destructive.
But wasn't that Dreamy's team that got crushed?
All through the
No.
season otherwise. Yes.
Yeah, he had a bad season and he chose to peak just at the wrong time for me.
Ah,
Or the right time if you were going to switch out anyway.
That's very true, yeah. After 160 games, more or less, I reckon it's about time they got destroyed.
Yeah, so in a long-term extra time attrition situation, Armor 9 should prevail over Armor 8, statistically speaking. But Chakkal needs to be very careful with those skinks, because those are the only ones who can carry the ball.
but then there's Nuffle. You're forgetting Nuffle.
Yeah.
And the fact that Cass is playing.
Let's call it the Kaz factor.
Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is that an insult? What is? What,
Yeah, that's the joke, you know. It's up to you to figure it out.
yeah, Kaz, you lucky SOB.
Depends on the result of the game. Then. Okay. Which
Kaz,
actually,
you know, you've
I
got the
don't
best.
know.
You've got the best of both worlds, man. You know, you're a solid coach with Nuffle on your side, man. You know, there's nothing to complain about.
Well, not always so solid. I get my moments.
Man, I remember watching. I was just browsing through the live games list in OrcaCola one day, and I saw you playing somebody in Division 2, is it, that you just played, or Division 3? And I just hooked in your game.
You should see my last game against.
No, not that one. The one where your strength 4 monster thrower died, or almost died, with a broken neck or something.
Oh yeah, the leaper.
Oh Jesus Christ, that was so painful to watch. You know, I was
Strength
just
four, actually the 5 leap.
yeah, I was just, you know, casually browsing games. Okay, I'm gonna see what Kazman's game, and then fuck.
Oh, speaking of leaping.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out if that leaper is if he has suicidal tendencies or not.
Oh yeah, this is me playing.
What
But
time are we at?
Okay, so we have guard applied on the ball carrier, but no one to blitz with, in theory,
We have guard applied on the 2 Sorai behind him.
as well. Yeah.
What time are you at here, so I can be at the same second?
Nice.
220.
Okay,
Fine.
elves are willing to reroll blocks when they don't get the opponent down, but lizards didn't want to do so in the first half, even tackle and against the ball carrier. So that's interesting.
Okay, so that at least makes the ball marked.
Okay, now there's sidestep involved, so that makes a difference.
Yeah, I wanted to get pressure on him soon. And I should have even got more pressure on, but I don't think I did.
But putting more pressure on the ball here would mean that your
Negate the
sidestepper
sidestep.
can't keep close to him.
Well, I could have blocked him from negating the sidestep. Oh, no, I couldn't. Never mind.
Yeah, because he can still fill that square in with a skink or
Yeah.
something.
With his king number 11, yeah.
But it's better to force him to fill it in than to fill it in yourself.
Yeah, because it's one less player he can use.
Well, skink 11 is now marked. But yeah, you can free up Soros 5. You actually can blitz with Soros 5 and fill the tile in the same motion.
Ah, damn it. 1:30. I have to go pick up my kid from school. Enjoy the rest of it.
Thank you for commentating.
Wish I could have stuck around. All right, see you later.
Cheers.
And congratulations or commiserations depending on the result.
So you cover both bases now.
Yeah, I don't know how this ends. I haven't seen
Me
the
neither,
result of it.
actually. Surprise. So Kazman taking the full 4 minutes. Still 3 pieces to be moved. 15 seconds left. A lot of pressure, eh? All his Soros. Now he cannot blitz with Soros 5. He saw that and he decided to mark him as well. Yeah. There's only one Soros left unmarked. Can't do much though. On the right hand side.
He's a bit too far from the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty markerific.
Yeah, this can either go very well for Kaz or tremendously wrong if the armor rolls go Chakkal's way this turn.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the number 2 Sorai will do something pretty early because it's still a 2 die with a tackle on that sidestepper.
Yeah.
That might free up the ball carrier and then that would open up the pitch to re-cage him somewhere else.
First things first, he needs to stand up Soros 4.
That he should do, yes.
But he decides to block first.
Again.
Oh, are we gonna see a Krox blitz? I don't think so. Maybe an assist? Just to remove the sidestepper?
Yeah, the tile, to cover the tile, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of a waste of the tail, but everything else involves dodging.
Yeah, it's the safest play. Yeah, or a risky 2 die with tackle though, for a pow or a stumble. So there you go. The tile is covered, and now he feels happy to block. It's the safest play probably. This one.
Yeah, I probably would have waited with moving the Krox though. I mean, it's a 2 die. If he doesn't get him down, he can still get in, and if he wants to blitz with a Krox, yeah, it's not optimal, but it's possible at least.
I
Just
think.
not getting these elves down.
Yeah, and the mighty blow tackle Soros can now 2 die block the leaper.
Yeah, he can get in with the other, but he could have, yeah, he could have in a pinch gotten the number 6 Sorai to clear the sidestep anyway. But sure, this way he clears the ball carrier entirely.
Yeah, I guess in these situations where you are heavily marked, which tend to happen a lot also with pro elves, when they feel confident, the best thing for the team who is defending this kind of marking up strategy is just to block back and stay put.
Especially in final, I mean he's not under. Yeah, he is on time constraint since he has to score, but he can take the entire half to do it. It's not like he has to score twice to be able to win it.
He does have the option though of recaging, on the right hand side. He could use the blitz. The guard source hasn't moved yet. He could blitz the lineman with that and form a cage there.
Yes. He can stay in the area where he is. He can also cage there, I guess.
Yeah, but the sideline is a bit. I mean, he's only got a skink covering that. I don't know. Yeah, this is what I thought he'd do.
Yes, probably going to the middle is a bit safer. Yeah, and there you go.
Yeah, but moving the ball to the other side, I mean, his team is actually faster, so.
Yes, and the middle or the center gives you more options later, as long as you can safely surround the ball.
Yeah, but he will have to.
He can. He can cage safely. He can still move one skink freely to close that cage. So yeah.
True. Then he just has to worry about the Reaper. At least he's next to the Kroxy now. Still, that's a 2-die blitz with the Leaper if they're so inclined. No?
What happened there?
Well,
I missed
that
the
doesn't
turnover.
exactly help.
Yeah, but the Leaper doesn't have tackle though, and it's a blodge skink.
Yeah, but he still has block and... Well, okay, so does the skink, so...
Yeah, that's
it
the...
would be 1 in 3. Probably not worth it, yeah.
No, not worth it just yet. He can get one of the cage corners down and mark the skink. Well, probably safer.
Yeah, just as good.
That skink has sure fit and sprint, so it's not in range of scoring just yet.
Yeah, I really don't think the Lizards are gonna do that. Even if they're not exactly depitching the elves either.
No. Yeah, so he's going for the cage corner bust with mighty blow.
Double skulls.
Ooh. Defender stumbles.
Oh yeah.
And the ball carrier is marked with tackle and no sidestep though. Nah, not that effective in a corner actually. Sidesteppers are much more effective frontally or laterally, but not on the corners.
I'm thinking what would I have want to do the next turn as the lizard coach. I probably would have wanted to move the ball back to the left, actually.
Fair dodge by Kaz.
Yeah, and that opens up the lane to move it back to the left, so that I would definitely would have gone for moving caging on the left side now.
Yeah. The left side of the pitch is now probably the safest course of action for Chakkal. He has to blitz that blitzer out of the way, that's for sure. So he cannot blitz anybody behind in the screen behind. And regarding extra time, Kaz is getting dangerously low on rerolls while Chakkal still has 3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
do you refresh the rerolls
No.
for overtime or? Oh,
No, you
well, that
don't.
makes a difference. That's even more incentive for lizards to stick until then.
Tackle wrestle Soros will probably put the blitzer 3 down at some point.
Three dice and nothing to show for it.
At least it wasn't the Krox making that.
Yeah.
Ah, true, true.
Wow. Both down, attacker down. Yesterday I had a couple of those in my OFL game with my tree. Thank God he's got block.
Block on big guys. That's cheating. I'm of course saying that in light of me having rolled one double in about 35 skill rolls on my Chaos Block team.
Yeah. Well.
I had 2 actually, but the first one died soon after.
Averages will catch up with you, don't worry.
I'm not so sure. I'm notoriously bad at rolling skill rolls. So.
Then speak to Juriel or Netsmurf.
Yeah, I'd rather not, considering how they roll stuff. There was a funny conversation in the skill suggestion thread. Oh, what am I supposed to do now that I have rolled my 4th strength up in 10 games or something like that?
I need help.
Yeah, I don't know if I think I'm getting bloaty. Yeah, well.
I don't know if he should have re-rolled that.
He did? Did he re-roll that block?
He re-rolled because he got both down attacker down with his Wrestlesaurus and he didn't want it on the ground. But like what we were saying before, re-rolls become more important with extra time.
Yeah, and his ball carrier wouldn't have been exposed because he had Soros #1 behind to close the screen anyway, so it was not strictly necessary.
Yeah, it wasn't critical at all.
No, I agree.
I would have.
Whoa, nice foul.
Using sidestep.
Yeah, first time that
oh, nice foul.
Chakkal manages something. I think he had a badly hurt already by the Krox earlier. Yeah, a rookie lino. But now.
And actually that makes my point even more valid, because I wouldn't have used sidestep for that block that was made on 11, because that would have forced him to push probably the prone player out of the way, because he doesn't want to put the player in contact with the ball carrier, and that would have meant less people for the foul.
Yeah, that was the leaper
Yep.
fouled. I missed which player was it? Was it the leaper, right? The plus
Yes,
agility.
that agility 5 leaper.
Yeah, yeah. And he used the
Yep.
last apple he had, the two on him to keep him in the game.
That was pretty important, I would say.
So no more apples for Kaz. Sorry, no, I'm mistaken. The one who had two apples is Chakkal. Sorry, Kaz only has his regular apple.
Yeah, so there are one apple left, and that's on the lizard side.
Yes. There you go. Now we have standard column techniques. The aggressive maneuvers by Kaz have not worked out so far, so he's falling back to stalling the game to try to grasp his 1-0. But Chakkal is clearly trying to get the numbers advantage, looking at the extra time, fouling and going slow. It's tough to do
Yeah, he
against
has
armor 8
He has
elves.
one
but
extra player on the bench.
yes.
At the same time, I mean, with this pressure, Kaz really hasn't given him much of a choice. I mean, he's had to kind of go slow to keep the ball safe.
That's true, yes.
True.
Not much choice.
Yeah, and at this point it looks like Kaz's best option to win this is actually to stall out, so there is he wins this 0-1, 1-0.
Yeah, I was wondering when the elf columns would come out.
Yeah, he's the one leading the game, 1-0 for sure. But the thing is that the ball carrier is obviously it's not an agility 4, but still, you know, it's sure
It's
fit.
still
Sprint.
3+ if he has to dodge
Yeah.
past stuff.
Yeah, this kind of looks like the semi-final. I was further up the pitch, but then again I did not have a movement 9 sprint sure feet dude holding the ball.
So Chakkal is gonna start zigzagging a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's got space to move over to the right side now.
Yes.
I would say it actually better to keep the ball pretty center pitch, as long as he can keep it fairly safe, because then he has options to pass the elves on both sides. Unless, of course, he can cage up pretty far up.
Yeah, my guess is he's gonna blitz with a mighty blow. His Kaz mighty blow on the right, and try to move on that area.
Yeah, it's the best call.
Yeah, plus with the apothecary gone, if he takes that blitzer out, that's big.
Yes. Nice position for the Krox.
Yeah, that was important.
Yeah, I think this pretty much secures the draw for Chakkal before halftime.
A long way to go.
I know, but at least this looks like you know, there is a 1-1 to be had at least. It won't be 1-0. Do you see what I mean?
Just don't forget to take Mr. Nuffle into the equation.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And the fact that Nuffle loves Kaz.
I didn't know he had such a reputation.
You have obviously not followed his
No.
way through this cup.
Okay.
Or the last one.
granted, he has played solidly as well. He has excellent positioning as long as he has the players to position. But I mean, it's not like you can plan to get the only weather result that really screws your opponent over, and the opponent going minus double digits on the 2d6 according to BBM in the semifinals.
And the mighty blow doesn't break armor. Yeah, I mean, in my case, I haven't been following the Crunch Cup until the semifinals. Now in the finals, all I've seen from Kaz recently is one of his latest matches in OrcaCola, and when I was watching, he lost horribly and lost his strength 4. So yeah, not particularly lucky in that one.
Yeah, but this is more important, you know.
Of course, Crunch Cup, yeah.
Yeah, I think his high elves, they don't have the same relationship with Nuffle that the dark elves do.
Probably.
Hmm.
I'm starting to wonder now how many more turns we're gonna watch after 16.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean this position is really solid for the lizards now,
Indeed.
because the dark elves just can't cover the whole width of the pitch.
There is not even an easy way to put pressure on Chakkal like this at all. I mean, he can maybe bring some pieces back, falling back, but
No, I think he's just got to try and reset his screen somehow. But I mean, you know, it's not going to be a solid screen whatever he does.
no,
Yeah,
especially
he's not fast enough to do that.
yeah,
Hmm.
no way to do a solid screen with 2 players ahead to start with. 3 of them tied up by the Krox.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and use his guard to
Yeah.
to take down one of those Saurus and try and maybe push in from the front.
Who's gonna he bleach with? Hope it's not the witch.
But this is a difficult position for Kaz. I mean, he really needs to take that tackler down. That's in the front, but that's going to be hard to do.
I mean, he can bleach with the line on number 10. He will need a go for it. But, I don't know if I'll bleach
But I
with
don't think he's got any. He doesn't really have anything better though.
He can try with the witch, but it's very risky.
No, yeah, because he could follow up into a 2 against.
Yeah, and that's a mighty blow. He should have bleached with the assassin. But there you go. One go for it. And he fails. So,
Ooh.
and he doesn't use it. Yeah, safe. A wise decision, I think.
Yeah, it's better that way.
It sucks, but it's not worth using the reroll there.
Pretty much, yeah. Especially when it's your last one.
But as I said, he's now in a difficult position. I think it would have been better just to move that one up earlier and then blitz with a prone player instead.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't plan this from the start.
Oh, pow on
Yeah,
blodge.
he probably changed plans in the middle of it.
Yeah, that probably is what it was. Yeah. So
Hey
pow.
guys, I've got to run now, so hope the rest of the game is fun.
Yeah, don't know how long that will be, but I hope it's fun. Yes.
Yeah, when I come back in a couple of hours, you'll probably still be here.
we may still be here. Yes.
Well,
Alright,
I have
catch you later.
Hearthstone running.
Cheers. Thank you,
I have
Danton.
Hearthstone running.
Ooh,
in
double
the other
skulls
window.
for Chakkal. He has to use a reroll.
That's early. Well, at least he covered most paths.
Yes. And then
So one reroll on both sides suddenly.
yeah. Yeah, the ball is still relatively safe where it is. Well, there's a chance for a blitzer 4 to blitz from the back. But he's gonna move the ball carrier now, obviously, before doing any block. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, no need to play risk now.
Yeah, unlucky in those last blocks, Chakkal. The Krox punching like a boss. No armor break though. Not getting any better for Kaz to defend this. That's for sure.
No, he needs a miracle worker, and well, that was basically his leaper by now.
I mean, if he moves one piece north of skink 8. He could eventually risk a 2-die against with Blitzer 1 on the Soros to chain push. No, no, screw it, because the ball carrier has sidestep anyways. No. I was seeing an option to chain push the ball carrier down, so to be able to be bleached by somebody in the back, but no, there's no way Kaz can defend this easily.
And I can't honestly see any way of him getting away from the stall either. It's looking pretty harsh. I mean, he will be forced to make elf plays basically.
Will we see a desperation stab blitz? Because I have done those into 3 tackle zones.
Oh, he's trying to do a 4+ dodge with Bleacher 4 at the loss and failing at it.
Yeah, diving tackle. It's good to have.
It's nice that it worked out for once.
He was trying to bleach skink 13 to get stuck to the ball, probably, but I don't know.
Yeah, now there's no chance of him getting away from being stalled out here.
Yeah, but if you were Chakkal now, what would you prefer? To score on 16, leaving 4 turns to Kaz, or score now, leaving him 6 turns to fail? I don't know. I mean, probably 4 turns is the...
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I think I would. Yeah, when you put it that way, I would probably score early here. Just to be sure that you don't end up failing something due to desperation play on Kaz's part.
The only proper desperation plan is that stab blitz, so I try to keep the assassin busy and on his back far from stuff because he's still slow, and score on turn 16 because that's the bashy way.
Yeah, and I guess 4 turns for Kaz to score can make him take some rush decisions if his progress is low that he can capitalize in with the skinks. Better than with 6
Still,
turns.
it's elves with sidestep.
Yeah.
It's not hard for them to score even with less people. Just need to go down, get into one corner with some kind of a screen.
Yeah, but the thing is that leaving the elves with 1 turn to score, for instance, before the extra time kicks in, would mean that they either stall out a couple of turns or you are able to score back, and he decides to.
Well, looks
equalize.
like it's a moot point now. So
Yeah.
at least we know we won't be stuck here for too long.
He's leaving 2 turns to Kaz to win the game, and then another 4 if he doesn't manage to get it in 2 turns.
Yeah, but I mean.
Sorry,
if
2
he
or 3?
takes turn.
I'm not sure now if it's 2 or 3, to be honest. Let's see.
I would rather leave the opposition 2 turns to score than 4, because if they, for instance, manage to score in 3 turns, then you still have 3 turns to score back. While if they manage to stall out extra turn, if they have 4 turns left, then you are stuck with a 1 turn touchdown attempt.
Yeah, so Chakkal has set up in classic Ziggurat against the elves, or at least to avoid quick TDs. But that leaves some of the skinks exposed to easy 2 dice. Yeah, let's see if it's 2 turns or 3. I'm not sure now. But if it's 2, that make Kaz take a lot of rush actions if he wants to score in 2 turns. Surely he should be aware that he doesn't really have 2. He has 6. In effect.
And he does have a full pitch.
Yeah, so there's no need for Kaz to rush in. He has 6 turns in effect to win this.
Yeah, I think I would have rather avoided this because, as said, now it gives elves 2 chances at the winning touchdown.
Quick snap.
Oh, looks like I'm back just in time.
Hey, TS.
The pneumo.
We are in turn 14. So
Yeah, I'm on the
that's
stream.
okay. So that's 3 turns for Kaz actually. If you add the 4 of the extra time, that's a total of 7 turns Kaz has to score.
Hey Maud, Mary is looking for you on the site. He got mixed up with the time zones.
Yeah, I'm having a conversation now. It was a miss on the winter time bit there. So he thought it was -4, but he was actually -5, and that means we won't be able to play tonight.
Which means that Coachman should be here. Where's Coachman? We're supposed to play Orange. At 9.
Yeah, so he's going to carry the ball with the leaper. GDT5. No messing around with runners.
There's my man.
Curious.
See you
I
guys
would have
later.
expected him to put the leaper up front as a kind of a backup plan to get the ball to him so he can leap over, and because there isn't that much time.
3 turns he's got, +4. But yeah, you could have used that as a receiver instead of a ball carrier.
Yeah, that is the correct way to sidestep there. I like that move.
Yeah, the elf has to dodge. The thing with having that agility 5 as receiver as opposed to carrying the ball as Kaz has chosen is that an eventual TD requires more rolls and they only have 1 reroll left. I'm thinking about potential pass. I mean, obviously if you can do a handoff, great, but there's a potential pass involved, a catch, and then potential leap. Whereas in this way, it's only the leap. You know, if you, the problem is to get that ball carrier in range in 3 turns. In both cases, you will need the pickup anyways. So.
Well, I guess he's betting on the perhaps having to do a long pass, hence the agility 5.
As well, yeah, that's another option.
Well, true, he doesn't have anything to lose right now, because he might just as well try for the 3-turner, as long as he doesn't let skinks get into scoring range.
Yeah, all Soroses
Yeah,
marked,
and
pretty
then
much.
marking all the sources, because none of them have that break tackle.
More dodges with tackle apply. Only one reroll. So he's dodged 3 guys through that tackle. Successfully. Only 2 Soros left to mark. But he need to have some kind of screen as well, I guess. That's a very good position for Kaz. That dodge wasn't.
Oh. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he can reach the ball carrier with 2 go for it. No tackle on the blitzer in that case anyways. I don't think he'll go for that. Chakkal. Interesting choices here. You could also blitz the witch to open a path to use the Krox on the ball. Or to put a diving tackle.
Agility 5 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, but that's an option, you know. He would be forced
true.
to leap or to 3+ dodge. No, sorry, no. It's still a 2+ dodge. Yes, you're right. But what would you do otherwise with the lost 3 guys you have there? Hitting the receivers probably usually pointless as well, because the nearest one is Blodge.
Well, move the Kroxy to mark the 3 guys in the lizard half, I think.
Yeah. Need to get rid of that assassin in the middle. Instead of using the tackle Zoros, he uses the non-tackle one for that assassin hit. Ah, okay, he's got the mighty blow next to it.
Still a bit of a weird choice. I guess he didn't want to risk the sidestepping.
Yeah, and he can free up 1 tackle to mark a receiver at least.
Ah, no luck.
No. Yeah, not looking good for Chakkal. Depending on what he does with diving tackle. Skink number 11 can be relatively easily bleached by the witch. I presume he'll do something with that Krox at some point. There you go, marking the 3 that you mentioned, Uriel.
Yeah, still they can blitz their way out with a POW, get into scoring range, and then the agility 5 could dodge past and try to pass to them. But I don't think they want to go for that just yet. Oh wait, yeah, no.
That Krox
This is where
doesn't
the
have
third turn can come into play.
that Krox doesn't have guard though, huh?
No, it's a rookie one.
But that's a good position for Chakkal there.
Ah, sure fit being useful.
Well, it's time for me to go to bed, so I will leave you here.
Cheers.
But,
Thank
it's an
you.
interesting position. Let's see what happens. Night, night.
Cheers. Yeah, Kaz still has time. He doesn't need to score this turn. Or the next, for that matter. That has just locked in that wrestle dodge Lino, which Kaz could have used to, to fall back a little bit and stall. But no, he's going forward. No place to hide the ball now, really, except falling back. And he decides to fall back, yeah, okay.
Well, he does still have that reroll, so yeah.
Yeah, that witch is at one go for it of of a 2+ pass after moving 7 with the ball carrier. And the assassin needs to go for it for the 2+ pass, or just stay put on a 3+ pass. Diving tackle dodge.
Oh,
Fail.
decisions.
Yeah, it was a 1 anyways. So
Yeah. Okay, this is what I meant. Because the lizards didn't put a skink into scoring range, the elves have nothing to threaten them now. They might just as well go for that long pass and... yeah.
yes. They can still put one of the diving tackle skinks in contact with the ball, the one on the left, and force the leap at least. Is to go for it. So. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna reach with the tackle wrestle Soros. Oh well, no, he's got the mighty blow tackle on the left as well. Yeah, he needs to get that witch down. And that Soros there means that Kaz cannot just wait. Wow, first dead of the game, and that's a mighty blow tackle. Since Kaz had used his
God,
apple.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 doubles. Well, now I'm happy.
Okay, he can surf a piece, but we'll see who he blitz. I think he's gonna blitz the witch maybe, or maybe not. No. Chakkal likes his surfs, so he may ignore the blitz actually. Sorry, the witch.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, he may ignore the witch and just go for the surf. Yeah. All of a sudden, the game is looking so much more promising for Chakkal.
It's one 3+ dodge, then a 2+ dodge for the... Well, actually, it's one 2+ dodge for the elves, and then a long pass.
No.
Oh, no surf. Damn.
No surf, yeah. And he's not
Could have
rerolling that.
moved. Yeah.
Diving tackle applied to the receivers.
Yeah, with the GFI, nice job.
Yeah, that ball has nowhere to hide now.
Okay, now the witch's options, unless... Now the witch's options are kind of bad, even if the stab worked. Nice.
Well,
Unless, of course, the witch just blitzes out.
that diving tackle doesn't have sidestep, so the witch can try something about that.
Still, doesn't matter because the witch, if the assassin does something, yeah, I think the witch is going to try and block him,
Yeah.
the diving tackler,
One die.
free
Yeah.
up the assassin.
Exactly, yeah. And then the assassin can be used as a receiver.
Then we come to the fact whether Kaz wants to risk a Saurus interception or make the pass longer. And he may need to take a GFI or two to get in range.
A longer pass will mean a 5+ pass probably. Because it's all the
Yeah,
way.
but then no interception chance and easier to catch.
Yeah, we'll have to run that by Samba. I think it's better a 3+ catch with interception risk than a 5+ pass, but I don't know.
It's basically 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus if he gets the diving tackle skink down, and the first block of that has to be with 1 die. I do like the lizard's positioning here. And it's a 2 dice. Yeah, I figured that was the best bet.
Yeah. He can even bleach that Soros, actually. Oh no, he cannot. No. He's
No,
3
not-
pieces. No. No, he can go for the pass now, whether it's a short or a long one. That ball is not going to be hidden anywhere. Here comes the pass. Fumble. Ah!
Oh, tempting. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's the game here. With a skink perfectly in range.
Oh, does the action just continue?
Yes, for 4 turns more.
Oh, yeah, this shows how I'm not used to this kind of a playoff setting.
Yeah,
I didn't know it just keeps on going.
yeah, you don't kick off again. You just continue.
Good enough.
Yeah, but it's not sudden death. I mean, if somebody scores now,
That's what I expected.
the other team will still have the remaining of the extra 4 turns, whatever that is. So that Mighty Blow tackle is just going to blitz the Agility 5 out, that's my guess. And then the skink will have to dodge.
That skink is so nicely positioned. He'll be out of range of any elf
Well,
if he manages to pick up the ball.
he can chain push that Lino actually. If he covers the 2 tiles behind the Agility 5, he can just chain push that out as well for the dodge, not for the skin not even need to dodge.
Ah, fair point, fair point.
He can put some guard and just chain push. Kaz is out of rerolls now. Chakkal is the one who has a reroll. So he decides not to chain push.
I guess he didn't see it just like I didn't. Just figured he was a little too marked, but yeah, he had just the guys in range
Ooh, he blows with the skink.
to do that.
Yeah, okay. I think he's going for the stall.
Oh,
He's going
well,
for the
this is
stall.
interesting.
There's still 4 turns, so yeah. I don't know. He doesn't have any skinks in reach to get that ball easily. That's weird. And he leaves the diving tackle away from the ball. Strange.
Yeah, that's curious.
Okay, he's got the sprint sure fit in the back.
Still, he has to dodge now.
Yeah, he could have avoided any dodge
Twice.
altogether. Okay, he'll probably move the Soroses first, I guess, to mark the ball around somehow. Soros is 4 and 6. There you go.
He could try to pick up the ball with the Saurus.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of play, this is the Camry in Chakkal.
I mean, yeah, number 4 could get a level. With a reroll, it's 50-50 chance of picking it up.
Sorry, which Soros again? Soros number 4, you said?
With the one he just ran
Okay, yeah,
next
yeah.
to the ball. Because look at that, 1 SPP from level.
Yeah. Would you risk a Grand Cup final for that?
Ha! Actually it would be extra spiteful towards elves, so
Oh,
I might.
yeah.
It would be so funny.
Pickup, and he has to use the last reroll on the pickup. And one more go for it, because why not? You know, sure fit. Always protects. Like the Emperor.
Still, the lizard marking the wrestle dodge guy doesn't have tackle, so the elves could and should just dodge through tackle zones to blitz the ball carrier.
Yeah. He will need a go for it, I think. Yeah. Unless he wants to do more than 1 3+, I mean. Ooh, okay. That double skulls was not good, so yeah, that clears the way for Chakkal to do whatever he likes.
Yeah, basically only double skulls and, well, likely triple skulls now could switch things around.
Yeah, he's got a 3-die blitz on that one. But he can probably block first. I don't know. Yeah, he can even have a 3-die block first with Soros 4. There you go, that's a 3-die. And he goes down, and this is the game for Chakkal. Kaz will have the last turn, so he can, you know, try the one-turner at the end somehow. And no one in range for Kaz, not even for marking. Yeah, I think the key for this second half is the way Kaz planned his attack in the last 3 turns before the end of the 16th turn. I think he tried to rush in the receivers when in fact he had 9 turns to score. You know, he could have taken it much more slowly, I think. And in committing all those players, he boxed himself in, I think, and he ran out of options. Sorry, I said 9. No, it's 3 plus 4, so 7 turns he had in fact. But I guess he wanted to finish it right there and then. Those 3 turns. Which is a fair, you know, attempt or idea. Dark elves are not the best at rushing things though.
No, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, with the Leaper in the field, there's still something Kaz can say about this.
Sin and tonic.
Yeah. Ball carrier is Blodge. Sin Antonic is gonna get the Mighty Blow tackle treatment next, so we'll see. Or the wrestle tackle one.
Still not blitzing him. That's the one with leap. Do you really want to leave him with an option like that?
No, he's gonna blitz. There you go. Now he's gonna use the Mighty Blow tackle.
Still he can't.
I would have used the
Move to
wrestle
push him
tackle,
from the
to be
front.
honest, but
Yeah. Okay, he got a pause, so it's
yeah,
okay.
might as well.
I would have just wanted to blitz from the top, so he could be pushed farther away from the ball. Ah well, worked out fine. So now all he has to worry about is that famous Dark Elven one-turner.
Yes. I was thinking about the possibility to foul that Leaper, but no, there was no pieces left, basically.
Well, he has nothing left to lose now.
Yeah.
Might as well even foul with the Krox.
Yeah, but he had moved everything else before that blitz, I think. And the skinks going out, maybe a bit too late for Kaz's taste probably. I don't think Chakkal will risk any blitz or block or anything in this turn, but we'll see.
No, he totally should not. It's just a walk-in score.
I mean, he would be tempted to kill somebody to avoid the one turner.
To be fair, he already did kill someone, so...
Yeah, fair enough. So Kaz will have only 9 pieces to try the one turner.
Movement 7, but with frenzy.
Yeah.
It's doable, but without rerolls, no.
Very unlikely, yeah. And Chakkal has 10. Is there a standard anti-one turner defense?
Yeah, this is the best it's gonna get. I would move the edgemost sources one step forwards, but...
Well, yeah, I mean you have sidesteppers on both sides of the Krox, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. He needs a...
Yeah, so they have to...
He needs
they
a
have to
riot.
hit the Krox,
Yeah.
which they can only do with a leaper who will be at 2 dice against.
That'll be hilarious, trying to chain push the Krox.
It's the only option, unless they get a quick snap or a riot.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. 2 dice against all over. How many guards he's got?
Not one less now.
Yeah, 2 with Leaper, but yeah. Nah, he's setting for Riot. Basically, I think at this point Riot is chances are more likely than the one turner.
True. Okay, so much for that.
Good
GG.
game. Good game.
I feel like I missed a lot of the excitement because I only came in right as the first half was ending, and to me the things turned out about how I expected. It was quite predetermined from that.
Yeah, the first
Well,
half was good fun as well. Chakkal overcommitted a little bit there on that surf mentioned before and left Kaz free way to move up and to stall all the way through until turn 8. So it's worth to watch if you have time later.
well, I watched it by. I had to watch it because speeding through.
Ah, yeah, obviously.
I do hope these lizards get some break tackle sometime soon.
Yeah.
It's such a frustrating feeling when elves just mark you with one guy and then are doing everything else one step behind your back.
Chakkal is very used to Khemri, so not being able to move away, it's probably not an unfamiliar feeling for him.
Yeah, I've talked with him about Khemri. Anyway, saw a dead elf. Evening is successful.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, thanks for the company and bye.
Thank you for staying.
Oh, and congrats to Lizards for winning.
Yeah, it was a good game. And Chakkal is the brand new champion of the Crunch Cup. Fail fumble. Ending to the game. Chakkal also finished second on OrcaCola, Division 1 this season. So yeah, he's up there everywhere at the moment. So guys, thank you for watching. I can still see Ken in Ventrilo, probably already away anyways. So that'll be probably the last TMS before the end of the year. We'll come back next year. We have a few episodes we discuss with other leagues, a couple of options in Rumble, Battle wise, and then I've been discussing with the German DBBL, and then I may be also posting the Franco Bowl to see if there is any interest for some of their key games to be commentated, trying to add variety to the series. Anyway, that's goodbye for me. Till next one. Cheers.